G'day mates, how's it going? You're on DirtByte. Welcome back to day 6 of my new farming adventure. A bit of a sleep in this morning because it's been chilly. It's been snowing overnight. Sun's just coming up, it's a bit foggy down here. Before I went to bed last night though, I did load up another tree on our trailer. So, as usual, the first thing we're doing today is we're heading over to sell some more timber. So this is quite a big piece. Hopefully we can get a bit from it. Depending on how much we get, I might look into getting a winch. So I would like to get the area up near our new plot cleared. I think that should be a priority. We still have 5 or 6 trees down here to cut up. But given that the trees are so close to the sawmill up near our other place, I think it'd be wise just to focus on them and try and make as much money as possible. See if we can get maybe another tractor on rent, like rent another tractor, pay back some of our loan or some of the stuff we owe to our neighbour. I think that's probably going to be the best way to look at it today. Especially given that it's snowing, I don't think there's going to be very much in the way of other work around the place. And with big trees like this tractor is quite slow. So I'll drop out here and I'll bring you back in where I'm about to sell this big log. Welcome back. Here we are about to pull into the sawmill. Just going to see how much we can get. I do think it's worth looking at getting a winch. I reckon we could just probably rent one. Renting's probably the best way at the moment. Because I think they worked out they're about $8,500. But renting's probably going to be about $500–600. Which may be the best way to try and really get this money going up. And that was really good, like $6,500 plus 146 for the environmental score award. But 12,400 now. Like, this is our plot here. These are smaller trees than what we've got over there, but I think if we just cut them down, block them up into maybe 3 good lengths, and then just drag over the branches and stuff over to there, I can make some really good money, because I would like to get an upgraded tractor. So I'm going to go over to the store. I'm going to go and see what they've got in the way of winches and see if I can rent one. And I'll also have a check out of what the tractor options are as well. So I'll just drive over here and I'll park up. We'll jump on inside and I'll jump onto their online portal that they've got on their computer in here, and we'll have a look. I'll bring it back in a second. Well, here we are. Here's the winch category. So bring it up. There's one here, $8,500 to buy outright. For 60 horsepower, which we've got enough in our little tractor that we've got. It's about 90. But if we go and lease this, so it's $433 to lease, 178 per hour and 85 per day. I think that this is going to be worth doing. We're going to lease that. And while I'm here, I'm going to have a quick look to make sure, or to check out what sort of tractors they've got. They did say that they've got a few older tractors that might be in a good price range. So this is obviously the one that we've got. We've got another one like it. I'm looking at something like this, like the Ford 7810. I mean, that's 18.5, but I think that can be currently 112 horsepower. It can be upgraded to be 150 horsepower, which would be good. And then also in their combinations that we can put on here, we can use this cheaper front end loader, which I believe is the right one. So 7810 or a 66. So yeah, 7810. And with that, I can bring it up in here. This one. So, and then the combinations we've got, we can get a root rake. So this device is for clearing soil such as stones, vegetation, remains and debris. So we can use this to push out and all of the stumps that we're making. So I think that this would be the perfect way to move forward. So we need to get 18,500 plus That's 1,500. So that's 20,000. And then I think that that's 2,000. So we need 22,000. So only another 10,000 to go. But now that we have got the winch, I think that that's doable quite easily. So I'm just going to go and drop this stuff off over closer to our property. And then I'm going to cut down some trees and process them, and I'll grab the winch and bring it back in when we're dragging our first load. Oh. It's very slippery out here today. Then I'll drag you back in once I'll bring you back in once we're dragging our first load over to the sawmill. That's it. Just forgot there for a second what it was called. Don't know why, but it's just the way it is. Put this down, disconnect it, and I'm going to start processing some trees. So I'll see you in a little bit.
Takes back what we put in, sun and rain and everything. Some days you plant and some days you mourn. That's just the way you're reborn. Watch my father work this soil, watched him rest when came the time. Now I'm the one who turns the earth, finding peace in what it's worth. It's all good ground beneath my feet. It's all coming back around. What you lose and what you keep. It's all good ground. It's all good ground. The cattle know when seasons change. They don't fight what they can't rearrange. There's a rhythm that the land will teach if you're willing to let it reach. Some years are plenty, some years are lean. You take the hard with the in-between. Every ending feeds the start. That's the wisdom in my heart. It's all good ground beneath my feet.
Welcome back. Here we are. We've got a couple of trees cut down and processed. Just gonna put the winch straight onto this big stump here, if I can. There we go. Nice. All right. So let's jump in. So we should be able to, and then if we drive forward, we should be able to just drag it out of here. See how it's dragging those other ones along with it, and we are. Oh, watch out! There's a cultivator there. Come on. There we go. I think we're... It's probably not the easiest to do this in the snow. Come on, let's go. Come on. There we go. I think we're away now. So we'll go and see how much this is. I really want that other tractor. Like an extra... I mean, it's not full drive, but it is an extra 60 horsepower. Which I think would be really helpful for this sort of work. Because, yeah, this is struggling, especially in the snow. Now, this is a huge piece of logs, so, I mean, it's to be expected. Come on. Hope we can get it into the sawmill. At least if we get it close enough, I can then come back around and just push it in with the front end loader, I reckon. Because there is a little bit of a lip here, and I don't know if it's going to pull it up over that lip. See, yep. That should be in, I reckon. So let's see, so that's in. Sell 3,400. There's 3,500. So that's good. So I'm just going to go back. I'm going to bring over a few more pieces. I should be able to cut straight through here. So there's quite a few branches and stuff on these trees. And I still need to do some cleaning up of them. I'm going to grab these two pieces here first, because they were in the way, and these should be of a pretty decent value. Let's see if I can hook on both at the same time. Easy, there we go. So drag them forward, let's see how they react. This is alright, this is a lot better than the other one. That big stump, big trunk. Power sliding some logs into the yard, nice. Hopefully these will be worth decentish money. Yeah, they're in. 1,200, that's not too bad, not too shabby. Alright, let's go back and we'll grab a couple of these bigger branches that I've cut back. These were just easier if I reverse into where they are. That way we're in the right position just to hook up. We have to cut down that small little tree there. I don't think it's worth anything, so I might just push that up into a pile when we get the bigger tractor. Okay, let's see. There's two here. Let's see if I can hook onto both, because it would be worthwhile to try and maximize the efficiency. Oh wow, both are hooked up. Alright, let's jump in the tractor and let's see if we can pull these out. Yep. Oh, I'm dragging the line with me. Now, it looks like these may still be connected, so I wonder, I'm probably not going to be able to cut them now that we're getting close to the sawmill. So we'll just have to chuck them in there and just see how it goes price-wise. This is so much easier than and quicker than bringing the logs up from down below. Another $1,800. We need. Oh, actually, I've got enough. You know what? I'm going to go and buy that tractor right now, because, well, why not? I'm going to get it anyway. Just going to pack this one up over here. I'll disconnect the winch first, obviously, because the new tractor's going to take the winch on. I'll just drive this one up here. Jump out. I'll run back over to the shop. They said they have that tractor in stock when we looked at. And so they'd be able to provide it pretty well straight away. And since we have the money, there shouldn't be any delay. I love being so close to the store. It's a lot easier. Here we go. And we'll check out the online portal and we'll buy this tractor. There we go. Small tractor as it is. And then what was it? That was the 7810, which standard, like, we can't afford to do any upgrades, and currently it's 112 horsepower, so it's not that much more powerful than that other tractor, but we can upgrade this as we need to, and we will need to put a front end loader attachment on for the root rake. But let's just get in and buy this. There we go. We're left for $300. Okay, so that's not worrying at all. Not at all. Here she is. Doesn't even have a cab or anything on it. It's bare. It's basic. However, I'm confident that we will be able to upgrade this and get it to be the full horsepower. Put a cab on. Put the front end loader on. Just feels better. It just feels like it's got that more power. It feels like it's got over 100 horsepower. Let's hook this back up, and I'm going to... There's another tree I cut down there that's got a big trunk. I'll hook that one up, and we'll see how it tows, how it drags that one. So obviously we struggled with the Massey Ferguson. I'll sneak through here, watch the face. So here we are, so... Nice tractor. Oh, okay. Oh wow, so that's huge. So it's over 3 tons. Which is more than what our winch is able to pull. So I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to just cut it back a little bit. And do you reckon that's about 400 kilos? Well, it must be at. Where's our other... Oh, I know. Jump into this one. I know what the issue is. Come on. Just to push it back a bit. This is what this blade is for. Oh. Get a bit of a run up because it's caught on that stump. There we go. Might be being a bit too rough with my new tractor. But, I mean, that's what it's there for. It's there to ram. Okay. Let's hope this is enough. It's a big log. It takes a lot to cut with the chainsaw. I think that'll do. Chainsaw away. Let's see if we can grab it now. Yep, nice. So I'm going to see if I can pull the tree up a bit closer. So if I put the winch down. There we go. I'm going to try and tension it up a little bit. There we go. That seems like it's fully up. Now I can't actually... I have to let it out a little bit. Just so the tractor can actually sit on the ground. So that we can actually steer. Here we go. This must be about the same weight as the other one. It is very heavy. It's not letting me steer downhill, so let me spin, so I can spin around and drive downhill. So we can steer now. So these trunks are on the limit of what both of our tractors can do, but this one seems to be able to handle it a little bit better. We have to be mindful to just not cut them so large now, given that we know that there's a 3-ton limit on the winch, which is fair enough. 3 tons is quite a bit, especially when you start dragging it around like we are here. And hopefully cutting that piece off didn't reduce the value too much. So what, this is a struggle even for this tractor. But I think the snow might not be helping the situation. There we go, we're in. Good old Ford. 2,500. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go, I'm going to bring over some of the trunks, some of the branches, clean them all up. And I'll bring you back in once we've had both, well, I've had both these trees over to the sell point. We're on 20, almost 3,000 now, so once we sell these, I'll bring back in and we'll see how much we've made. See you soon. Welcome back. Here we go. I've got another good beech tree here. There's one there ready to go as well, processed. We're currently up to $16,300. So I've been pretty busy, cleaned up a couple of trees. We'll get these ones in and sold. Bring over that one that's already ready to go. I'm going to upgrade the tractor to be the full. There we go, another $1,250 there. I'm going to upgrade the tractor to be the full horsepower, I think, but definitely putting the front end loader on and the root rake so I can get some of these, the little trees and stuff that I'm not interested in chopping down. I'm going to get them pushed over and I'm going to get rid of them. So there's no need to keep them around. The shop said they have everything they need to be able to upgrade the tractor. We'll have to get it done today, which is good. Just bring this last one over for now, and then we'll head over and we'll upgrade. We'll definitely get this upgrade happening on this tractor. It is needed. So another 1,300. So we are going pretty well. Can't complain. The trees aren't the best. They're not really ideal for what for taking to the sawmill. They really like long straight trees, but it's just the way it is, I think. That's right. Let's take it around the back when I come back, because that should be where we can get the upgrades happening. I think there should be a place around here. Alright. Well, let me go and sort this out. I'll be back with you once we're all upgraded and we've got the newest accessories. Welcome back. Here we are. So it's taken them a couple of hours to do the upgrades, and they've brought the attachments we need out to the front. So we're going to go and hook them on now. So now we're 150 horsepower. We've obviously got the front end loader attached. Well, I'm not sure if it's a loader or if it's just some sort of accessory. They don't give you very much room in here to connect up to the equipment. Just change so I can see a bit closer. Let's hope we can get this lined up. Nice, there we go. Now we need to get the root rake on, and then we're going to go over and see how it works. Pushing over some stumps and some little trees that we don't need. So we don't. Oh, it's very tight here. Oh, let's go. sure how it works. If I just need to put it, let's try it on this tree. So if I push it down, will it get rid of that, or do I need to? There we go. So I just want to literally push everything out of the way. It's going to take a little bit of practice because things are going to get trapped in it like that. We have to let me just see if I can get out and pull that tree out of it. Let me just lift it up so it's not trapped. So, oh, hang on, it might come out like that. Let me just back a bit. Nice, nice. Oh, let's find a stump. So that's a pretty big stump there by the looks of it. I'm going to just go up to it and see if it has enough power to push it out. And there we go, we're on the stump. Oh, nice, nice. So this is going to be great for cleaning up where we've taken our trees down. Another stump over here. This is a bit bigger stump, but we might... Ooh. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to handle this one. Down, see. Does it take... I think it's taking a bit off of it. So it mightn't be able to get rid of these big ones, which is fair enough, like they are big trees. Let me just about see. Yeah, no, I think that's definitely for more like the smaller ones like this stump here, these trees. So I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to spend a bit of time cleaning up these smaller pieces. Bring you along for a little time lapse, I think, see how it goes. And then when we come back, we will probably might take this down to the other farm, see if we can clean up some of those trees we've got down there. So I'll see you soon.
I'm not afraid when my time comes. I'll go back where I'm from. Dust to dust, a sea to grey. This is living, this is sane. It's all good ground beneath my feet. It's all coming back around. What you lose and what you keep. It's all good ground. It's all good ground. Yeah, it's all good ground. It's all good ground.
Welcome back. There we go. That root rake we have to pull out most of the roots, most of the stumps, so there are a couple of ones that I wasn't able to, like these big ones, which is fair enough. We'll have to see about getting a actual proper stump grinder for them. But we were able to clear out the small stumps and able to push out a lot of the smaller trees and stuff out of the way. So I think I'm just going to have to do a bit of a tidy up by hand. But for now, I just want to move these out of our main area. I'll put that last one over here. Now, I have to just get a... Like, I don't even think it's worth wood chipping. I think that just the best thing to do would be... We will need to get a proper flatbed soon. Is maybe just to get a flatbed. Chuck these on and just take them straight across. Actually, just to carry this one across, see what they say. They might be just to chip it up and give us like a few dollars for it. And we are nice and close. It's not that much work. If we had a better flatbed, then we can just chuck them on, strap them over, and bring it over. And they'll just literally make wood chips out of it. That's all they'll do. It'll be like a few dollars, if anything. There we go, like $60. So from them, there may be a little bit to be made. But I'll just do that in the background. There's no need to bring you along for that. Some of these taller trees, we maybe get a bit from them. These trees here are definitely not designed for wood processing. So the sawmill is happy to take them. We're going to keep sending them there. But I think that, you know, for today we have cleared this area. I'll do a bit of work in the background on this. And I'll bring you next time. Hopefully it won't be snowing. We'll have some of this cleared up and ready to take over to the sell point. I think that's probably about do it. I'll go and get some food from the servo, head back and stay warm for the night. Just thank you very much for joining me. Remember to keep your boots dirty and your bites clean, and I'll catch you next time on DirtByte.